in charge. We're going to go racing here. I do apologize about the delay. It's kicked that Iracing quite a few times, so I'm just bearing with it and getting things rolling. Talley's going to be your pole sitter. He's ready to go. 44 McCall will be the outside pole sitter. Allen will be there in third. Does look like Mark Beverly will start fourth. Ciolino, Condell, Harnish, Beverly, Haas Beverly will be there. Nick Lawrence, Kinsley, Strickland, Shepard, Baldwin, Cadmore. That'll be your drivers in the field. Good to see everybody out there. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Like I said, I do apologize about the late start. Normally I'm about 7 minutes ahead. About 10 minutes prior to the green flag dropping, but it did happen today. Iracing has been a ton of fun for me, let me tell you. 1.3 miles in length, 105 laps for the drivers, unlimited sets of tires. Does look like 70% fuel. White track, this one fast repair. 81 degrees on the track temperature, and they're rolling already. 2 of 105 tally. Having a good old-fashioned Slobberknocker here. Nashville Super Speedway. Nashville is a very, very much a flat concrete track that Iracing has done a pretty darn good job of making it work here. We'll see turn 1 and 2. Caution's going to come out. Does look like we're going to have a bunch of We'll take a look at what happened in 2 shakes. Here's what it is. They're 3 wide right there. 22 and the 24 together. 18 was right there. Oh, looks like Haas got flipped right there. It was Kinsley. Kinsley got into the 22, and then Strickland was there, so that is kind of how it goes. I say Kinsley. Yeah, it was Kinsley right there. Kinsley was all over it. Got a little far chase view for you. A little free off the corner, it doesn't look like. Maybe you just kind of got tight off the corner. Let's take a look here. I do appreciate everybody having a good old-fashioned day. 17 up the racetrack. Oh, man. 22, how about a little hard racing? Run. Able to get free. 17's going to go around. Dang, old dang. Let's go back to live conditions here. And some of the drivers will definitely be coming to pit road. As they will pace it right here for the first caution. NASCAR East Coast Racing League, a ton of fun. Always a great Tuesday night. Like I always say, could be worse, it could be worse for me today. We could be playing more so like it was earlier. Much love to everybody. I'm going to share this stuff out there. I'm going to get right to where I normally do things. Like I said, I do appreciate all the patience in the world. Try our best, that's for sure. I don't like sometimes whenever they had an update today. Whenever they had the update, it was kind of frustrating because I did see the updating was quite large, just over half a gig. Might be why I got kicked out of the session, I don't know. In OBS, I didn't want to look at it. So good to see everybody out there. Make sure you give a like to the streams. It's a free way to help support everybody. And the league. Pace car is going to dip him around here. We will take a gander at what's going to be happening. Good to see the field. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Signature eSports on all the platforms. Big appreciation. Let's move some folks around. Let's get some corners here. Move some things down. We don't want any echoes going on. Man, oh man, Tappan is going to be your race leader at the moment. Yes, no sound alerts out there. Joey Allen will be your P2 driver at the moment. It looks like the TB2 is just a little bit more close to the drivers. I like it. Haas Beverly on pit road, leaving pit road. Maybe they don't have a fast track. Oh, missed the intros, missed all that stuff. But I'm glad to see everybody out there. Thank you very much to all the folks that have tuned in tonight. Lights are going to be off on the pace car. 6 of 105. First caution happened. A little back of the pack action, but we'll see what's going to happen here. 2:23, 44, 13. That'll be at your front 4 as they get ready to rock and roll. They are there on the backstretch. One more look at that tri-oval area. It almost feels like there's more than one turn. Do you see kind of how it swivels. That trial area, it doesn't look straight at all. There's some bends and curves into it. And you don't want to put those tires on that darker area below the concrete. Out of Lebanon, Tennessee, the Nashville area, just about 30 miles away from Nashville, is the Nashville Super Speedway. Iconic track that was one of the first super speedways out there. Start and restart zone is going to be right about here, and they're going to get a green flag and 2 shakes of lamb's tail right about maybe the restart zone is going to be by the ally sign now. Green flag. It used to be a little bit further back. 223 into turn 1. The 23 is going to be right there on the back bumper, second lane up. Under the yellow line to the backstretch is the number 2. 1.3 miles in length is it's kind of an intermediate track length, but not quite the cookie cutter. 13 degrees of banking out of 1 and 2. 3 and 4, 17 degrees. Not quite that much. It's not like some of the other mile and a halves that you see out there. Folks, make sure that you chat it up out there. I'd love to see your guys' chats here for Tuesday night after the NASCAR East Coast racing. Much love, much fun. Strength of field for the drivers right there on the bottom of your screen, 1.4K. And they are having a good old-fashioned... It's a good old-fashioned skadoosh zone. Right now, Joey Allen making moves. Cogdell trying to go to the inside. Let's take a look at the best time so far, 30.305. It's the fastest lap of the race, and of course that was ran by Jeremy Taylor, your race leader. 2:23.00 gets himself around Beverly. Been able to make it work. Speeds in excess of 178 miles an hour. Jared McCauley, 179 this last time by. There's the number 44, having a good old-fashioned 18 right there. Nick Lawrence trying to make the Toyota work. It said Skittles machine. Rolling. Toyota's doing too bad. Mark Cadmore into the back of the field. There's the Snuggle 86. I do like the way that Iracing makes this track look. It is pretty much. Sometimes you see these tracks be demanding on your system, but this track has been pretty darn good. I do like it. Coming out 1 and 2. This is the battle for 14th. Pat Baldwin and the Ford. I was trying to get all the cameras. They do have some driver cameras up for me, folks, but. Those cameras, I wasn't able to get those loaded in, so I appreciate all the drivers out there doing that. It's kind of one of those free services that I offer. 2, extended his lead, 3/4 of a second. This is the greatest show on dirt. It's a big old baseball fan, just like I am. Oh, good stuff. Joey Allen in second. Cogdell in third. Right now, the 24 of Thurman rolling forward. Tyler Thurman up a few. But 6th, biggest mover of the race. Mark Beverly off the pace just a little bit, but he's driving the white Bronco Chevy Silverado. Nick Lawrence crossing over back there, trying to move up a couple of spots. He's up 3, gets around the 44 of McCauley. I believe he's going to try to make it work. Some of the drivers that came to pit road, this is one of them. 33 of Cialino is going to be on a different strategy. Roger Strickland, he had to come in. He did take, I guess they do have a fast repair. He did take a fast repair on that one. He's going to the inside of Cialino. Not a bad idea to take tires if you have them available. Or of Kinsley is going to be back in the mix. I think Kinsley was able to get his truck fixed as well. He did so. TJ's team on that Chevy. Number 17. Hold it on. Has the 4 Shane Shepard in the mix. The 11 right there to the bottom. 17 to the bottom of the 4 here. The battle for 11th. 69 of Baldwin trying to go to the inside. He's going to do so. And make that pass the Ford. Try to be super fast. Let's right on board with those drivers. And we're going to try to ride on board with them. There it is. Pot Baldwin right here. This is the 69 of Pat Baltimore. You see how the 4 hit the darker portion of the concrete track here. You see it kind of got him squirrely, sent him up the racetrack a little bit. It's very heavy. 17 passing to the outside of the 4. 69 is going to drive into the corner deep. Shane Shepard right here to the front side. We'll try to switch cameras here so that you can take a look and see exactly what's going on right behind him. There's a nose camera. It's a 17 trying to get into the draft, but not able to make that complete. Going to drop to the inside. 17 is going to be the inside of the 4 into turn 1. 4 looks like he's going to be able to make that work. So let him go. Have your patience. They run their tires down. They run their tires down. Do what you got to do. Nashville is one of those tracks that will test your patience. That's for darn sure. Tally out front. Allen had close to about half a second, and now he's found himself about 0.8 of a second off the pace. Tally trying to make it work. Wayne giving it, looks like a fun track, fun league. They are using fixed setups. Yep. Go Thurman, says Chelsea out there. Good to see you, Chelsea. Much love to you and the fam. Wayne, yeah, Wayne, they are a fixed setup league. They're a ton of fun. Good league. As far as the drivability and what the drivers do, you know, I mean, they've been pretty patient with each other. From everything that I see, of course, I'm no professional in this. I just call the races, and we all know that I try to make sure that folks know that these guys love to have fun, and these drivers have a big support out there, and I'm one of them. I support all the folks I broadcast for. Love them to pieces. Move some stuff around, so I'm getting used to where the layouts are. I wanted to look at where the logos are. Right now, I'm seeing that my logos are kind of gone. I wonder if that had anything to do with an update. Let's see. How is everybody doing out there? Let me ask you how you folks are doing. Twitch Timmons out there says, let's go Tally, keep it up between the mayonnaise and the mustard. You know it. Mark Beverly picks up 3rd over Allen here. Cogdill goes to 2nd. Cogdill picks up the pace. He has been able to hold on. Like the banner on the front of Nate's truck. That looks pretty darn cool. Let's see if I can click on the right part. Like that. That's pretty classy. Double zero closing the distance to number 2 has been able to make it work. Chevy's the front 3. These look like Toyota trying to pinch down another Chevy right there. Nick Lawrence trying to make it work. 18 rolling midline. 24 holding on 1.4 seconds. 1.5 out of the corner. The more they run side by side, the more speed they lose to the race leader, and they were both catching Tally there. And right now, Nate Cogdell is going to make it interesting as the 2 drops down at a 3 and 4. 22 of 105 for the drivers. 70% fuel is going to put up about 50 laps before, between 40 and 50 laps in between pit cycles here. So we'll be able to watch what they do. Go get it, Jeremy. Or let's get it, Jeremy, says Robert out there. Good to see you. So having a good day. Cogdell to the inside, trying to make it stick. Let's take a look at, I wanted to look at some of the race settings here. Not race settings, the stats. Standings, there it is. Let's see, Nate Cogdell has a 21-point lead over Tyler Thurman. Nick Lawrence, 3rd in points. Brett Summers, 4th in points. Actually, take that back. Nick Lawrence and Brett Summers are tied for 3rd. 25 points behind Nate Cogdell. Cogdell's been on a terror here as of late. Trying to finish, he finished 2nd in Texas. He won Charlotte, he won Dover, he won Darlington, he won Kansas, won Atlanta, he won Homestead. Oh, he's got 5 wins, 6 wins in the series so far. Thurman's going to win. Nick Lawrence has yet to find a win, but he's been consistent. They've been able to make that stuff work. All right now, Cogdell trying to extend his lead over Talley. Cogdell, 1659 on the iRating, 1510 on Jeremy Talley. Mark Beverly, 2529. He picks up third here. Mark Beverly, probably the most patient driver that I've seen across the series that I broadcast. And he, of course, in a couple of leagues that I broadcast for, he just tries to bide his time and find his way around some drivers. And does so right now. Talley, 7/10 of a second. Beverly right behind the two. They'll be able to utilize each other's draft line here to close some of that distance down. Back to Cogdell. 13 to the inside of the two. He's going to make the pass here. Gets right into the lower lane. 13 trying to close it in. And right now, you look at how much time. They were 6/10 of a second behind Cogdell, and now as they start to be side by side, 13 and the 2, now to a full second, and Talley's going to utilize that high line one more time. 13's going to have to drop it into the corner, get that speed. The more they battle, the more time they lose, and they are losing some time. Now 4/10 of a second between the 13 and the 00 loss. Right now, half a second as well, too. 13 battling it out for second. Cogdell running away with it. Jeremy Talley picks up the outside lane. He's going to clear the 13. Mark Beverly's going to have to get into the corner a little deeper. We're trying to pass on the outside. 2 holding on. 13 trying to close the distance. 29 of 105. Only one caution so far happened early, and it just happened with a little bit of damage to some trucks. The 22's coming to pit road. Probably going to find himself on a different cycle here. He'll be a lap down this time by. Pit road speed 40 miles an hour. Sorry, 45 miles an hour. That is that's an atrocious speed. It goes from 175 to 45. It's so hard. Jeremy Talley, 1.2 seconds back. 13 trying to make the pass, and if he'd have passed him clean, I think he would have been able to track down the 00, but now they're losing a lot of ground, and Nick Lawrence, fastest on the racetrack this last time by 2/100ths of a second. This time by, we'll take a look. Nate Cogdell's going to run somewhere around 31.6. Nick Lawrence, 0.2 of a second slower that time, so he was not making that work. Tyler Thurman, the 24, 0.9 of a second off the pace of the 18. Now is where everybody kind of just gets stretched out. 15 drivers in the field today. Beverly will be coming off pit road. Does look like he went ahead and got himself all worked out. Brand new tires. He'll start to march away from Cogdell so that way he doesn't become 2 laps down. He is on his own pit cycle, so this might actually work in his favor, even though he is a lap down. His gap to Mark Cadmore, about 58 seconds in closing. Cadmore looking to not be a lap down as well. 86, 22.5 seconds off the pace. He's been consistent, though. His lap times are a little bit faster than the race leader. Nate Cogdell, 0.2 of a second faster than the field behind him, other than John Cialino. Mark Cadmore consistent here. His fall off is right there. It's very consistent for himself. He might be able to pick up a few spots here. Pat Baldwin tracking down the 222. There is the Mainly Toyota by Mike Harnish. Right side damage for the 222. It looks like he has gotten himself up into the wall. This track runs tight. Once you start running tight, that's when you start getting yourself right there next to that turn 2 exit. Most of the time, we see drivers come out of turn 4, and that's where they find most of their issues. 1 and 2 belonging to this driver right here. I'm going to pause for the cause. Thank you to everybody out there for doing what you do. Something I have not done, that I didn't do, that I always do, and I know it's in the middle of a race, but folks, I'm going to play the national anthem. It's kind of what I do. Does look like the 00 is going to come to pit road here. Jeremy Talley is going to be the outside pole sitter. And they are trying to make it work, make it stick here in the main feature. Talley back out front. Talley and Lawrence coming to pit road, does look like. Jared McCauley's going to lead here as they start to pull their feed and work themselves into a good mix. Green flag pit stop starting to happen. Mike Kinsley going to pull up second to the number 17 as he moves around. 39 to 105. Drivers coming in just a little bit early. 44, 00 comes back to pit road, or not back to pit road, does get around. He's going to be on the lead lap now. Looks like Haas Beverly was able to find himself back to pit road. He's 3 laps down now. Quite sure why. Pat Baldwin comes to pit road. Does look like he's going to have Shane Shepard with him. Those 2 trucks try to make it work. McCauley, Kinsley are going to be 1 and 2. Cadmore in 3rd. Baldwin in 4th. 5 spot belongs to Shane Shepard, but Nate Cogdell's going to take that spot away right about. Oh, here very soon it does look like Cogdell's going to pick up 4th area. He's going to be a lap down. McCauley trying to make it work. 00 is going to have Mark Beverly right behind him. So when we go back to the earlier racing, there's the 44 of McCauley, who is your race leader. They're going to be 3 wide into the corner. It does look like the 13 is going to go around the 222 as well. McCauley making it work, making it stick. .44 to pit road. Kinsley's going to be your race leader. Good little fun run right now. 1786 goes like McCauley had to come to pit road. A little slow there. Looks like he does get himself down to speed. Kinsley's going to be your leader. And a good fun. Good fun. Alrighty, Kinsley, Cadmore, Cogdell. That's going to be the way it goes. Fastest lap of the race just ran by Nick Lawrence. 30.20. I think it was a little faster than that. goodness gravy. Fast little racetrack for these drivers. 44 of 105. Kinsley, 11.5 seconds over Cadmore now, as Cadmore is still need to come to pit road. Kinsley came to pit road on lap 4. He was a part of that early issue. Cogdell, 22.5 seconds back. Beverly's going to be right there behind him. It's right there, the 00 on the 13. 00 trying to wheel that thing down. I kind of want to take a look at his steering wheel. Let's follow along with the third place driver. Kinsley comes to pit road. Does look like Cadmore is going to try to make it 44. So he ran 40 laps, so that makes a lot of sense to me. About 40 laps would be 70% fuel. 50 laps is 50 to 55 is what they run in the trucks on officials. Right now, Nate Cogdell is trying to hold on to it. We're going to look at the line he gets into here. Drives it deep into the corner. Beverly 0.3 of a second off the pace. It's like he's Sunday driving. That wheel hardly moves at all. Roll it back out. And right now, Tally not far off. 30.17. McCauley just ran a killer lap. And his is all about strategy here. Jared trying to make it stick. 30.17. Like I said, fastest lap of the race. Let's see what the official lap time was. All right, about somewhere here. Show it right there. Best lap, 30.166. That is screaming fast. But it shows 30.17 on my screen over here. Official fast lap of the race, 30.166. Nobody's crested the 29.9s. Normally we see these trucks run 29s, a high 29 or a 30.0. Kyle out there, way to dig, 44. He's doing it. He's doing it on his own strategy. He came in on 4, so he went 40 laps, and he's going to have 4-lap fresher tires in the field at the moment. I'm sorry, he's going to have way more than 4-lap fresher tires. He's going to have 7-lap fresher tires and the race leader, and 4-lap fresher tires in the majority of the field. Coley rolling. Kinsley having a good old-fashioned day. It came in on 44. McCauley came in on 41. We take that back. So he does have 4-lap fresher tires than the race leader, but he ran a faster lap on 5-lap older tires. That's crazy. Not bad, though. Beverly closing the distance to the 00. He hard to pass here, so he's just going to have to fine-tune what he does. Tally in the number 2 truck, trying to hold on. He was super fast early on. See what he does here. He is your pole sitter as well, so he ran the fastest lap around this racetrack. He finds himself in 3rd at the moment. Good on the short run. Seems like the long run has kind of been his downfall. There is the 18 of Nick Lawrence, picks up 4th. Tyler Thurman in 5th. Both these drivers up 5 spots. Nate Cogdell up 5 as well. Ain't going anymore. He started 6th. Roger Strickland up 4. There's the Strickmeister. That's the number 1 Fish. I always mean to look at his truck. Fish River Designs. I like it. Thurmond in the 24, driving the Bucky Chevy Silverado. We like our Buckies. The 22, Mike Harness is going to be a lap down. In 12th, Cadmore is going to be right there with him. 2 laps down is Baldwin. Beverly will be 2 laps down as well. His truck 34.57 on his lap time. He's trying to, I don't know, maybe he's trying to figure some things out here. We do like Haas. He's part of the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series that you'll see every Friday night. It's going to be a ton of fun to watch those guys this Friday as well. New series starting up Sunday. I know the Daytona 500 is going to be up there. We won't be broadcasting the Outcast Racing League during the day. They're going to be taking Sunday off, and most of them are going to the Daytona 500. But Sunday evening, we're going to have the strictly stock series. That's going to be brought to you by Duck Press Media. They're going to be that'll be Sunday. You'll have to tune in for that Sunday evening. And then Monday, the IVRL HMG Innovations Truck Series will be back live on here. It used to be the Pinkett Ford Truck Series. Now they're going to be able to hold on. 13 up to side draft with the 00 cocktail as the inside kind of locked down. Second lane picks up some speed. 13 makes the pass. Mark Beverly, your race leader. Fourth lead change of the race. Sorry, fifth lead change of the race this time. 4 different leaders. And now Mark Beverly able to make it work. 13, 00, the 2, the 18, the 24. Now Mark trying to have his leading ways. 31.41 was his last lap. 31.7 for Nate Cogdell. Nick Lawrence still faster than those two. 31.19. McCulley the fastest on the racetrack besides Mark Cadmore. Mark Cadmore, a lap down. Caution comes out. And something is amiss. Haas Beverly involved. Shane Shepard on and off track. Let's see what happened here. 22. Ooh, 4 up into the 22 there. Whoa. Hold on. All right, stop this right here. Little far chase view. 4 comes up into the 22. Shane Shepard gets the best of the Haas Beverly there. Now, going to be free. Man, oh man. You know, I kind of need some minions. That would be... What's up, Ted? Good to see you out there. That yellow flag is out. Wee woo, wee woo. That's funny. Cadmore should be your lucky dog, I do believe. Or Harnish. Yeah, maybe Mike Harnish here. Mike might be your lucky dog. What up, Miller? Mark Beverly, your race leader. A chance to come to pit road. I would. Let everybody come to pit road. Might as well take those tires and fill it up on fuel, make it a short pit stop later on. Keeps everybody honest. Oh, everybody comes to pit road. McCulley looks like he's going to come. Shane Shepard will have to come to pit road. He will miss out on the lucky dog position. Mike Harnish back on the lead lap. 22 will be your lucky dog. Lucky dog. Lucky, lucky, lucky dog. Pat Baldwin will get a free pass. Haas Beverly should get a free pass here. Beverly still will be 2 laps down. And we will see what happens. We'll see who comes off pit road first. Tally is your pole sitter. Mark Beverly looks like he'll win the race off pit road. Cadmore will be second here. But he tries to keep pace and keep everything kind of rolling. 18 will come out 5th. Thurman will be 4th. And the pole sitter, Jeremy Talley, will be 3rd. Folks, been a good one so far. Not a bad mamma jamma. You're all having a fantastic day out there. Stream settings should have been a different kind of view. Alright, there it is. Let's do that. Thank you to everybody out there for tuning in. You're all just absolutely amazing. To adjust our kilobits, I wanted to make sure that my KBS was up to the right standard. Man, oh man. Thank you for all the likes out there on YouTube, on Facebook, and of course everybody out there watching on Twitch. You are all... Views, you're the bits leader out there too. Look at you go. I like it. Mark Beverly will be your race leader. And in the meantime, in between time, it's time to hydrate. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. And they'll go side by side here in just a second. I'm going to hydrate. I'll be right back. Figured out how to make it so your streams have the option to play songs and such. Yeah. So I use, for my personal gaming streams, I use, what is it? Sound alerts. That's what I use. It's not that difficult, but it can be a pain in the butt. I use Streamloots as well. If you guys are out there looking for a challenge and you want to let your Twitch subscribers or your Twitch followers have a little bit of fun, check out Streamloots. You can get little playing cards like trading cards that they can purchase, and they can play them while you. They can play those cards while you are playing your game, whether it's Warzone or like Phasmophobia and stuff like that, or whatever game that you play out there. They've got different versions for that, or you can create your own through there. If you do that, they play the card, you complete the action for them. It's a good way for them to interact with your stream and a good way for them to interact with you as well. I like that. And then the sound alerts is kind of fun for me. Music I can't do because of all the other stuff. Sound alerts is what it is, man. I like it. That's what I use. Green flag's gonna wave back at it. 13 002 24 18 is gonna be there to the inside of the 24 here in the corner entrance. I can already see that happening. 13 backing up the corner. 00 Cogdale's gonna go straight back. 2's gonna be there to the inside. He's gonna try to clear. Look at the run they have. 2's already gonna try to push the boundaries almost into the wall. 18 of Nick Lawrence there to the inside of the 2, trying to get himself out front. 13 of Beverly not looking back. He is just driving forward. Mark Beverly trying to hold on. Right now the 18 carrying the inside lane. 13, 2, 18, 00, 24 is going to be there. 00 very fast on the long run. I'd say on the long run, I'm about midway through the run. That's when you're going to start seeing that driver push some boundaries. It's right along with him. Takes over second. Jeremy Talley trying to hold on to third. Right now, Cogdell got to get out of the gas, drifts up the racetrack just a little bit there. Gonna turn my camera off. I'll be right back. Yeah, sound alerts is a ton of fun. It was great for me to set up, and you can actually create your own through there as well. I've got some free ones that I do that are streamed, that on my personal streams that you guys can do. But outside of that, there's stuff that's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I have a ton of fun with making things that are more interactive. I just can't do it with the iRacing stuff too. Whoa! Look at how close that was from the gyro cam. 2 to the outside of the 00. Remember, the 2 does not give up any room, and he has been able to do that. 00 there to the outside, trying to make the pass. We watched Mark Beverly have trouble with this earlier. 00 Cogdale trying to roll the corner. 2 is going to be there to the outside. Second lane a little bit faster than the bottom lane here. Backstretch is going to really show. 24 is going to push the draft to him. 00 is going to run him up high and try to drop in low here, but the 2 is still going to be there. The natural line is going to be right there to the bottom. 2 is going to get right to the back of Cogdale here and shove him down this track to right back to the outside. 00 is going to try to make that work. 2 is going to have the run here. Mark Beverly really holding on. For having a 1600 iRating, he's got a lot of wins in this series. And that goes to show that iRating isn't everything. Right? Right. It looks like Daytona Speed Week is here already. You've gotten out there and you've not driven Daytona, then really encourage it. 7/10 of a second and growing for the 18. To the back of your race leader, Mark Beverly. Nick Lawrence still trying to hold on, 0-0. Trying to utilize that long run speed that he has. 66 of 105, roughly about 40 laps left here as Mark Beverly comes across to make it 67 laps, 67, and they're having a good old day. 39, 38 laps to go. Nick Lawrence in second, holding off Cogdell. The 2 of Jeremy Talley. I don't think Talley's done. Midway through his run, his tires kind of fall off a little bit, and it seemed like during that longer run where they had a 40-lap run there, it seemed like his tires started to come in a little bit later. Tyler Thurmond in the mix. There is Jared McCauley, who's super fast regardless, but he's got 6th locked down. Joey Allen trying to close back to where he was. He started second. I'm sorry, he started third. So did McCauley. McCauley was up there. They're off 4 spots from the start of the race. And right now, Joey Allen to the inside of the 44. Whoa, he's inside to the 44. He disappeared for a second there. These 2 drivers trying to duke it out here. Tinsley in 11th. Been able to rebound here. The 17 will be right there with the 86 of Cadmore. Cadmore just consistent. Mark has been very consistent. Even though he's a lap down, his lap times are consistent enough that he actually starts catching the leaders later on. Ready for the 500? I know it, man. 500 is going to be insane. I do have to get in and race Daytona at least once in the trucks this week. That's something that we're seeing out of these trucks, too, the way the tires are wearing on these trucks. Reminiscent of the super speedways. Mark Beverly, fastest last time by. The only driver that wasn't faster was John Cialino. 30.85 was his lap time. Mark Beverly, 30.91. Is still consistently faster. Trying to pull away from these drivers, trying to just be consistent. But everybody else behind him, 30.99, 30.97, 30.99. That is your top 4. Tally, 31.16 this last time by. Lawrence, 31.04. Cogdell, 30.93 to the inside. And driver that's still faster, Mark Beverly. Beverly just needs to be consistent. He's going to be able to hold on and have this one at the end. Yeah, I do believe they still need to come to pit road, so there will be drivers. They're going to be looking at that as a factor. 13 runs the natural line, gets around the 69 for some lap down magic. Nick Lawrence tries to close the distance to the 0.008 tenths of a second now. He's going to have to work his way around Pat Baldwin here. Baldwin now 2 laps down. Mark Beverly trying to close the distance to him. 0.0 not quite clear of him. Not able to utilize all of the track there, but he is going to be a little bit faster here. Mark Beverly 31.12. Cogdell back to 8 tenths of a second. I'm ready for the 500 too. I won't be able to watch it all because we have a race that night, but it'll be all right. Not mad at that at all. I'll at least be able to see what's going to happen there. 13.0018.224. It's always the problem with NASCAR season is that my views will either go up or down according to the race that's on television. So, yeah, not mad at that. 74.105. We're getting close, very close to having that 25 laps to go. NASCAR East Coast Racing League, the NECRL. It's a ton of fun. Thank you to everybody out there for doing what you do. I believe somebody just came into my house. How awesome is that? Where are we at next week? We're in Nashville this week. Next week we're going to be at Pocono. You dig me some Pocono Raceway. Not a bad little track. Mark Beverly, your race leader, consistently just trying to close the distance last time by. Them faster than everybody in the field. They're holding on. 18 of Nick Lawrence in third. Tyler Thurman in the 24. Trying to go around Tally here. Tally is really good really early. And then it seems like his tire fall off's a little bit different. All right, folks. Be right back. Somebody's at the door, and I am the only one here. Sorry about that, folks. Hunter needed to let into the house. She didn't have neighbor key today, so all good. Mark Beverly, your race leader, 1.1 seconds over Cogdell. Nick Lawrence in third, 79 of 105. They last came to pit road around lap 56. That's when that caution happened. Tenthly inside the top 10 is the last driver in the lead lap, 16.5 seconds off the pace. Does look like that 222 Mike Harnish figured a few things out, and he's starting to catch up to Roger Strickland just a little bit. Strickland there in 8th, McCauley right in front of him. McCauley had the strategy. He was going to be able to catch some drivers and be able to have those tires on a different cycle, but he is closing down some distance. Joey Allen in the 23, trying to get back to third, 6.3 seconds off the pace. Jeremy Talley in 5th off 4. Thurman up 6. Nick Lawrence up 6. Nate Cogdell up 4. Nate has picked up the pace a little bit here. At number 13. Kind of just relaxed his foot, I think. Nate Cogdell, 31.52, 0.2 of a second faster than Mark Beverly. Here's a look at the last 5 lap times. 80 and 81. On 79, Beverly was faster. 80 and 81. Beverly, it looks like he just kind of took his foot off the gas pedal a little bit. 23 laps to go here. The driver's starting to come to pit road. Tally, one of those drivers. This time by, does look like Beverly able to hold on here a little bit longer on the strategy. Nick Lawrence to Tyler Thurman. That's the distance there. 18. Losing some ground, and I mean a lot of ground. 31.991 on his last lap. Kind of makes me wonder if these drivers are going to be trying to save anything. This time by, we'll see 22 laps to go. Beverly runs a 31.696. Cogdell a little bit faster. And yeah, that's the way it is. 1-2. Less than a second apart. Joey Allen coming to pit road. Roger Strickland will be on pit road. A little splash and go action for him. Pat Baldwin looks like he's going to be sitting on pit road. Or if he's on pit road for about 5 minutes now. Cogdell trying to close down. 13 of Beverly. We'll have to decide when he is coming to pit road. He hooks the line really nicely there. Gets himself right next to the wall. 13. His last time by 0.2 of a second difference between the two drivers again. Nick Lawrence off the pace by about 0.3 of a second to all three of the to the driver behind him and the two drivers in front of him. Tyler Thurman was closing the distance down a little bit. Got about a second between he and the 18. This time by it looks like they're going to be just a little bit faster. Beverly just has to be consistent. Cogdell, that's what he is doing too. Lawrence in third, trying to make it work. Trying to cut off the racetrack there, which might help on the front stretch. I'm seeing that it actually might be helping here. Or if Mark Beverly might be considering coming to pit road here. Or maybe had a little bit of lap traffic in front of him. Cogdell just gained 0.8 of a second or 0.7 of a second in the course of a turn. Just maybe wonder if there was just some lap traffic in front of him. 31.10. And Nate Cogdell's 31.66. Got to figure out how Cogdell just ran that fast of a lap. Drivers with 7-lap-old tires aren't running those kinds of speed. Cogdell comes to pit road. Beverly's going to be out front. Nick Lawrence to second. Now is where, if you are Nate Cogdell, you pray to everything holy that no caution comes out. Mark Beverly, let's close some of that time down. And we'll have to consider coming to pit road. He is going to, let's see if he can get down to speed here. Has to lock him up just a little bit. He does make it. Nick Lawrence to pit road. Jared McCauley will be coming to pit road. Nate Cogdell trying to leave pit road. John Cialino take over the lead here, I do believe. .33 came in on 73. So he actually has enough fuel to make it here. Mark Beverly. Is Mark? I think Mark got a speeding penalty. Maybe. Nope, he did not. Took all the fuel he needed. 18, leaving pit road. Cialino trying to come around. Nick Lawrence, your race leader here. Took fuel only, does look like. Now, I believe Mark would have taken tires. Would have taken all the, yeah, he did. He took tires. Yeah, I mean, you would think he was going to take tires. Nate Cogdell in third, or in fifth right now. Nick Lawrence, your race leader, took fuel only. No tires for him. He's got a strategy all of his own. Right now, Cialino, 0.2 of a second. Depending on how they drove their tires, that might be the way it works. Cialino has enough fuel to make it to the end. Joey Allen came in on lap 83. He's got enough fuel to make it to the end as well. He came in and took fuel only as well. Jeremy Talley, when he came to pit road, he came in, and right now Talley in fourth. He's got about a second. He came in and took tires. Nate Cogdell runs his fastest lap of the race, 30.21. Not the fastest lap of the race, but his fastest lap of the race. Mark Beverly still trying to close some of that distance back down to him. Beverly trying to hook the bottom line, get himself in to marching order. And right now, Nate Cogdell all over the back bumper of the 2 truck here of Jeremy Talley. Talley, the freshest of the tires of... the 00, the freshest of the tires. You see him how he hooks the bottom There's Nick Lawrence trying to hold on. They're going to be 3 wide here. As the 00, well, maybe not 3 wide. The 00 trying to hook into the corner. 2 of Tally's going to have the run on the outside. 00 trying to utilize the bottom corner. Joey Allen, your race leader, 13. Mark Beverly trying to close in as well. His fastest lap, he just ran 30.25. And he is faster than the drivers in front of him this last time by, so he's able to close some distance. Right now, Joey Allen trying to hold on. 2 drops way low into the corner, or out of the corner. 23, 00, 13 of Mark Beverly trying to be the faster driver here. Trying to clear the 2 of Tally. Tally's going to cross over. 13's going to be right there in the distance between first and fifth, a full second. Nick Lawrence falling back just a little bit. Nick Lawrence trying to hold on. John Ciolino will be there to the high side. Ciolino doing a nice job of battling here. Nick Lawrence only took fuel, and that might have turned around and could have been in the keister a little bit. 00 of Cogdell, half-second difference. 10 laps to go here. And this will all be all about what these top 3 drivers do. Mark Beverly needs to send it into the corners. Cannot save any longer. Got some drivers behind him. As Nate Cogdell drives in front of him, he can just stare at the back bumper and say, all right, I got to find my way around him. Out of the corner by the ally, the 20 trying to utilize, or the 00 trying to utilize an egg shape there. Out of the corner. The difference in iRating points between the 2 drivers, Nate Cogdell, your race leader, and Mark Beverly, the driver that we're on board with here, about 930 points. Sorry, 1,100. No, I'm wrong. 930 points. Doing my math backwards. It's crazy to see. Tyler Thurmond, the 24, has picked up some pace as well. They make it 7 laps to go. The Buc-ee's 24 starts to make his line work. Doing a pretty darn good job. I've got a little cockpit view from him for a lap. Good run for him. Top 3 kind of night. All he has to do is just be consistent. He's got about 3 seconds between he and Joey Allen by him. Top 3 drivers all took tires. Joey Allen did not take tires. If he did, he took right sides only. And then the drivers in 4th and 5th, they took tires on their pit stops, and it does look like fuel only again for the number 18, so he is falling. He is dropping hard. Right now, the 2 trying to battle with Joey Allen here to the inside. Right side damage for the 2. 5 laps to go. Mark Beverly, all about that consistent way. Right now has found himself to the back bumper of the 00. Last time by, Mark Beverly faster. This time by, we'll see as they exit out of the corner to make it 4 laps to go. 00, a little bit faster that time by, I do believe. 31:05, 31:07 to Mark Beverly. The race for the lead is on. The 00 trying to find every way that he can. 13 has an opportunity. It depends on how much he wants it. Quarter second still. The gap, not much gained at all here. Front stretch speed a little bit more to the 13. 2/100ths of a second better is Cogdill. So Mark Beverly's going to have to find his groove here. He's found a groove. He's being consistent. But the 0-0 and he are pretty much evenly matched on lap times. I wonder if the Daytona curse has gotten him here. Cogdill starting to pull away. 2 laps to go. Mark Beverly trying to have something for him. Caution's going to come out. Nick Lawrence, Joey Allen, Cialino. Pick those drivers involved, so that changes everything. 18 comes up. Oh, gets into the wall. 13 down to the way it goes. That's what happened. 33 collected. Hopefully they'll clear his black flags. Cogdill. Man, I tell you what. Not looking for a caution. First attempt at green-white checkers coming up. Gonna take a pause for the cause. Be right back with you. We'll have some fun. A total of 2 attempts at a green-white checkered here. This will be the first attempt. No takers to pit road. Your lucky dog this time by would have been Mark Cadmore. There he is. So Cadmore back on the lead lap. Cialino will be the next driver looking for a lucky dog position. Nick Lawrence went ahead and used his fast repair. He's going to come out 9th. There's an opportunity for him here, too. He could have gotten himself some new tires, and he did. So he might be coming up through the field pretty quick. We'll see how it goes. 2 laps around this racetrack. It's very short. 1.3 miles in length, so we're going to go 2.62 miles. And it'll be interesting. Drivers must wait for the green flag. That's according to the rule book that I was looking at just a second ago. I just wanted to be sure that I was doing this the right way. Double file. Let's see. Race stars, double file, lap cars to the back, no gaps or hanging back, no jumping the green. Double file until turn 1 unless avoiding a wreck or someone held up the field. Marshall, that's no passing on the inside. That's what that is. So I got to wait till the green flag lights are going to be on the pace car for one more lap, and then we'll go back to it here. A lot of drivers ready to go. 18 of Lawrence. Good old-fashioned slobberknocker. That's what it is. Thank you to everybody out there on Twitch Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for the likes and all the fun stuff. Much love to you. It's going to be good. I'm excited. Robert, thank you for the like out there. Appreciate you. Pace car, dive into turn 4 here. They're going to be in NASCAR 2, the NSS 2, right there in the backstretch. 13, 002, 24, 123, 44, 17. Then the 18 and the 86. Those drivers all in the lead lap. Cialino will be there in 30 and in a 33. Hoping that a caution comes his way so he can come around to pit road as well. We shall see. Everybody's good on fuel. Everybody's going to be good on the race as well. So we'll be good. Thanking all the folks over the NASCAR East Coast Racing League for having me aboard. Like I said, apologize about it. Normally I'm about 10 minutes ahead, but I kept getting kicked out of iRacing for some darn reason. And then all of a sudden it took, and we were good to go. Waiting for the green flag here. 00 is going to have to get a good restart. He's got a whole lot of hungry people behind him. Green flag, 13. Good restart for the 13. 00 a little slow on the restart. 13 is going to have the lead into the turn 1. 00 to the back bumper. 13 comes down, hits the corner the way he needs to. And right now, a whole lot of folks, 3 and 4 wide, 18, trying to come up through the field as well. Tyler Thurmond picks up second, gets himself into the mix. 00 to the back bumper of the 24. Trying to hold on for one more turn on the straightaway. The 24 of Thurmond tries to push the boundaries, and right now, Mark Beverly, your race leader, into the turn. Turn 1 is busy. 24 out, 18 has brand new tires, and he's trying to make it work. He's trying to go around 7 drivers to make it work. Cogdell to the outside of the 18. Mark Beverly, 3 and 4. And right now, one more spot. 24 blocks the 18. 13 is going to win it here. 24 is going to finish second. And Lawrence finishes in third. Congratulations to Mark Beverly. He got the restart there of a lifetime. Outside line kind of went. He went right when the green flag waved. Was able to make that line work. 00 rolled through it. Very nice on both of the 00 and the 18 spot right there. Nick Lawrence had tires. That's what he did. And I tell you what, Nick Lawrence was able to hold on there. Mark Beverly comes around. Tyler Thurman's going to come around and loop himself around. Mark Beverly drives it through the field, and he wins it here in true form and fashion. Nice job. Nice race. It's a good little race right there. Burns it down on the grass there at Nashville Super Speedway. We're going to go over the race results. Beverly, Thurman, Lawrence, that'll be your top 3. Cogdell finishes 4th. McCauley 5th. Allen, Talley, Strickland, Kinsley, Cadmore, Cialino, Beverly, Harnish, Shepard, Baldwin. That will be the drivers. That will be your finishing order. And congratulations to Mark Beverly and all the fantastic folks over the NASCAR East Coast Racing League. Whoop. I think he hit the wall there. That's what that was. It was a big old whoop. That's what it was. It's great. Ton of fun. Chelsea giving a big old shout out to Tyler saying, come on. He finished 3rd. It was a good little race for him. Mark Beverly is your race winner here at the Nashville Super Speedway. Good little race for all the folks here. And it's been a ton of fun. I am waiting for Mark to be ready, and then we'll talk to the rest of the drivers after that. 'Tis the season. Tyler Thurman had a good little race right there. He's ready to give his shout outs already. I see it. I see it already happening. Well, we'll talk to Tyler since all the other guys are locked in there. Tyler, congratulations on a P2 finish here. kind of set it there at the end, and it worked out. You were able to make turn 3 and 4 work for you. Another couple of laps that I think you probably would have had something for Mark there, especially on that restart. Walk us through that green white checkered and what it's like to finish second here at Nashville.
To be patient, didn't have a real good qualifying lap. Got a good restart on the green white checkered. Got on the inside behind Nathan there. Tried to give him a good push. I knew him and Mark were up there battling it out pretty good for a few laps, so I was kind of hoping they'd burn off their tires. So tried to cool mine down during the caution laps. Tried to take it easy around the track, and I think Nathan ran it up the track a little bit, so I was able to kind of do a little bit of a crossover move back up my first 1 and 2 corners and able to get around Nathan. I didn't know if Nick had an extra set of tires or not. It looks like he did. He made it back up to third. So, yeah, I had a good run tonight. Real proud of my effort.
Yeah, Nate went past 7 drivers at the very end of that whole stint right there. So yeah, that's what new tires compared to what was it, 35 lap old tires. I think that's what some of the drivers had on. Definitely a different kind of race today. Flat track, concrete, and it just seems like you didn't want to dip down too low. You wanted to keep yourself right there where the concrete met that yellow line, and maybe even half a lane up.
Yeah, it was like about a tire width away from the seam. It seemed like if you could back up your corner and kind of turn down the track, it seemed like it worked out pretty well. The truck came off of turn 4 pretty good tonight, so yeah, just like everywhere else, pretty much. Man, you gotta save your tires because this league's got a lot of good drivers in it, and you just gotta save your tires as much as you can. And if you can save your tires and just take advantage of your pit stops, don't do nothing on pit road to get a penalty or nothing, and it seemed like it turned out pretty good for you.
Well, tonight was a green white checkered, and it turned out pretty darn good for yourself. Congratulations on a P2, Tyler, and give you shout outs out to my friend.
Yeah, thanks to Bucky's being on the truck again. They're on the truck for a few more races this season. Thanks to my girlfriend Chelsea. Thanks for watching my dad, my buddy Ricky, and my buddy George. So on to Pocono next week, and hopefully we can bring it home in the playoffs.
It'll be a ton of fun to watch. Pocono's going to be a good race. Ty, I appreciate you. We'll see you next week.
See you, buddy.
Tyler Thurman finishing second there. Trying to track down this guy, Mark Beverly. You had a hell of a restart there, Mark. Right there to the outside. Seemed like Nate was going to be tough to beat there towards the end. I didn't know if you were saving anything for him. With 2 laps to go, caution comes out, green, white checkered. You guys find your... I'm surprised he didn't elect an outside restart there. I don't know if they have that rule. That's the one thing I was looking for, and I didn't see it, and I probably just skimmed over it. But it seemed like it worked for you, man.
Yeah, me and Nate were talking about that restart there, and he said he didn't know how the old tires were going to go, so he kind of feathered it, and I just kind of punched it, just prayed that they stuck, and I think that gave me the little edge going around. We do have that rule where you can change, but I felt like the bottom lane would have been faster if I maybe started the same as him. You know what I mean?
That's what it seemed like. You were able to make it stick, though. You carried the speed into turn 1, and it seemed like that was where once you were able to make that line, because it became a natural line. You didn't have to worry about how whether or not he was going to be consistently there to your outside out of 2. I mean, by the time 2 came, you were clear, and you were working towards that win. Nashville, super tough track, and it's hard to pass here, especially once you get on older tires. It seemed like the middle and the later part of the run was your strongest suit.
Yeah, the early run, I just kind of tried to do my own thing and just kind of keep pace to where I wanted to try and keep the tires underneath me. So, yeah, I wish we would have finished under green there. I was going to try and pass Nate there on the last lap. I felt like I was a little better in 1 and 2 on him, so I was going to try and get a run. So I was trying to back up a little bit and get wound up there, but didn't work out. Went under caution, but yeah, I was just trying to save tires the rest of the race before that, you know.
That's exactly kind of what I was looking at. Mark, it's always a pleasure, and you get a win here in the NASCAR East Coast Racing League. This truck series has been demanding, and on to Pocono next week. What does Pocono look like in comparison to these 1.5-mile tracks that we've been seeing over the last couple of weeks?
Well, a lot longer and a lot faster, that's for sure. But still got braking zones in I believe 1 and 3 there. 2's maybe not as bad, but yeah, you still got a brake and you're a lot faster. Draft will come into play too, so should be interesting.
Most definitely. I'm excited. I like Pocono. It's one of my favorite tracks. Mark, congratulations on a race win here. Give you shout outs. It's always your time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for putting on a great show for us. Thanks to Nick and the guys putting on this league. It's been a blast racing with everybody. I know me and Nate have had some good battles lately, so been real fun racing, and see you next week, I guess.
Always a time. Now we'll see you Friday.
No, I'll be in Daytona.
You're Daytona. That's right.
Yeah.
You did say that. That's right. Mark, well, have fun at Daytona, man. Drink a beer on me.
I'm gonna try. I'll send a picture into the Discord. So
perfect. Send it on over. I appreciate you, Mark. Have a fantastic weekend and stay safe out there.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot.
Mark Beverly, your race winner here, and had a ton of fun. Where's Nick at? I need Nick. Nick, are you still watching? I want to pull him. I want to pull him. I want to talk to him. He might be stuck in a chat. All right, folks. Well, Nick Lawrence finishes third. Nick is the guy who puts this thing on and does a killer job at this. And I always try to give my shout outs and my appreciations to all the folks that do what they do behind the scenes. And I tell you what, Nick and the admin staff over here, just like every admin staff in every league that we broadcast for, they had their hands full. I've been there. I've seen it. I've made mistakes in my leagues. I've had some really good leagues, and I've had some bad ones where I've made the mistakes, and that's where it usually comes down to. And these guys try to solve the problems as fast as they can. So, definitely a ton of fun. Congrats to Nick on a P3 finish here. I know that he is trying to make some things work. Mark Beverly is the race winner here, and the Youngstown, Ohio native is going to Daytona this week. Going to be a ton of fun. Daytona Speed Weeks all week long for iRacing. Go to iRacing.com. Make sure you sign up for that monthly subscription. You can go have some fun. I appreciate everybody out there. Thank you for sticking with me. I apologize about the late start. I was about 7 minutes late, but we were there for the start of the race, and it was awesome. It was a great race. Congratulations to all the drivers for having a good old-fashioned slugfest out here in Nashville Super Speedway. Next week, Pocono for these guys. We'll be back tomorrow night with the Winston Throwback Series. Thursday night will be the Wheels America Cup Series, back at it again. Then we will see you guys also Friday for the Asphalt Outlaws iRacing Series, and of course on on Saturday for the BNR Cup Series. Next Sunday, new series. We will be 7 days a week starting today. It's gonna be awesome. Appreciate it, everybody. Much love. Go hug your mom. Call your mom. Call your dad. Go hug your dad if you can't hug your kids. Go hug your neighbor. Tell your neighbor that you appreciate them. We always got somebody out there to always be thinking of. And when you do that, make sure that you look in the mirror and you tell yourself that you love yourself as well. Be good to one another. We'll see you in the next one.